Hey guys, today we are going to do some exercises for your core as well as your lower body. We're going to get your heart racing just a little bit as well. We typically don't do too much higher intensity stuff in my videos because I assume you're probably already doing that. But this is good. You can go at a controlled pace. It's good to get the blood flowing a little bit when you're doing your strength work. So I'll explain that in a minute. But first, we're going to start with our lower body work. These are really good for stability and balance, as well as developing your quads and getting a little bit of ankle mobility as well. So we start in a standing position. So what I want you to do, sorry if it cuts my head off just a little bit. Let's move this over here. So you can start in a standing position. And what I want you to do is you're going to get down on, you're going to bend your knees and you're going to lift up one leg. So first, just get stable in this position right here. So you're going to get one leg, get balanced. And then what you're going to do, let me move forward a little bit, is basically the movement is a leg swing. And notice I do not touch my foot on the ground. Now, let me get from the side view so you can see what's happening here. So, knees bent, and you're just swinging the opposite leg. You're trying to stay super balanced and just swinging around. So, here's the catch with the single leg swing. You're going to do it for a minute on each side. Actually, you're going to do it for 4 minutes on each side when you go through the entire sequence. But it's really great. You can go a little bit deeper into that squat to kind of use your quads a little bit more. This is really good quad. Most of my stuff is good for your glutes because we underuse our glutes. But this is really good for your quads. And it's great for balance, as you saw, and stability, as well as ankle stability. So 1 minute on each side. If you have to drop your foot down for a second, that's okay. If you need to break it up into 30-second increments, okay too. But we want a total 1 minute on each side, 4 rounds. But you can see the details in the notes of the video. So single leg swing, okay? Now we're going to go into the higher intensity moment that I talked about. And we're going to do mountain climbers. These are not this variation of mountain climber. Some variations, you bring your leg all the way up to your elbow. That's not what we're doing today. We're doing traditional mountain climbers. And this is about the pace that I want you to go here, okay? If you have to stop, that's fine. But we're going to go for a minute, okay? You don't have to go all out effort, but I want you to keep moving. So here's the key to this. Mountain climbers are a great activity to simulate all the muscle groups and the movements of running. So you're in this top of this plank. You don't want to stick your booty out. If you were running, you wouldn't want to be running like this, okay? So you want to keep your core super tight, stay in this hollow position, head's neutral, so look straight out, and you're pulling. This is running, and you're switching. This is running. Core tight, and just speed it up. This is your mountain climber. So you're going to do a minute of that. Of course, you're going to end up doing 4 minutes of that. Now, the last movement is a side plank, but we're going to add a weight if you feel like a regular side plank is not challenging enough for you. For some of you, 1 minute in a side plank, that's all you need. And believe me, it's a good enough workout. So let's just start with the basics of the side plank. You can start on your forearm. You can stack those feet. And this can be your side plank. If this is good for 1 minute, stay right here. You can take your arm up, stay right here. If the forearm side plank, you don't feel any benefit from it, which some people don't, it's very challenging for me. You can come up on that arm, stack that heel, go here. Now this is hard on some folks' wrists, that's why the forearm is an option. You can take that arm up. So if you want to take the more advanced version, take a dumbbell, okay? This is a 10-pounder, but you can do a 5-pound. You can even do a water bottle, a full water bottle, just to give yourself some extra strength work in here. So we're going to take it down to the forearm plank, stack those feet, and be very slow and controlled. And you're going to hold the dumbbell overhead. Now try not to let your hips sag. Try to keep your hips raised as high as you can, okay? So 1 minute. All right. So this is good core work and lower body work. We're adding some heart rate raising movements in there just to kind of get your blood flowing. You're going to go through each movement. So the leg swing, the single leg swing, 1 minute each side. Then you're going to go through the mountain climbers for 1 minute, and then side planks, 1 minute each side, okay? Again, it's all going to be in the notes. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good day.